There are 3 simple ways to get to the root of who you are. 3 simple ways that I wrote an entire book on called Built to Serve, but I want to dive through them with you today because it's really, really important. If you're finding that you don't know who you are, you don't know what your root problems are, you don't know how you want to help people, you don't know what your purpose is, you're trying to find your passion, you're struggling, this is the video that's going to give a lot more clarity for you, okay? 3 simple steps. Step number 1 is figure out what I call your who. Your who is your single most important core value. What do you believe is your most important core value? Maybe you've never thought about it before. This is something I think, we never learn in school. We don't learn in textbooks. You probably have never talked to your parents about or guidance counselors about. You don't know. And so if you had to really ask yourself, what do I believe in more than anything else? Your single most important core value that means more to you than anything else. And when I've done this exercise with people around the world, it's always something positive. Mine is believe, yours might be hope or care or family or belong or extraordinary, inspirational or motivation or something, but it's always something positive. I've never had somebody's who be something negative. So it also shows that humans are good. We may not always feel good. We may do things that cause people harm, but we are good. We want to do good. We want to serve. We want to help. So what's your most important core value? That's your who. So for me, it's believe. And already what that will do is give you clarity at the root of your problem. It'll give you clarity for the direction of your life. For me, if I'm ever not happy, it's because I feel like I don't believe in myself enough or I'm not believing in other people enough. Same thing for you. If your who is family, then you feel like you're not giving enough to your own internal family and to your family around you. If your word is hope, you feel like there's not enough hope in yourself or there's not enough hope that you're spreading to the world. It's an equal, you need it for yourself first, and then you need to spread it and give it to the people around you. And some people want to give it to the world. Probably if you're watching this video, you want to spread it to the world. And some people just want to share it with their closest people around them. But if you're ever not happy, it's because you're not living enough of your most important core value. I go through exercises in the book on how to figure it out. But if you just had to answer that one simple question, don't worry about the perfect answer. What would you come up with? What's your single most important core value? When you understand that, you stop living other people's versions of your life. You stop being pulled in a million different directions because somebody else wants something from you. And it may serve them, and maybe they even think it serves you, but they don't know you. Not like you know you. And you can get clarity on that by figuring out your most important core value. So that's your who. Next is your why. And your why is your purpose, and your purpose comes from your pain. Whatever you struggled with the most is the thing you want to help other people through. So think about the most painful moment in your life. What did you struggle the most with? What did you struggle the most with? When did you feel just worthless as a human? You felt like it was over. You felt like just a piece of garbage. Like we've all had those moments where you feel useless. Think about that time that was the most painful for you. And it's that kind of emotional pain, right? Not physical pain, but emotional pain. Your purpose, your why, is to help other people who currently are that. We all want to serve. We all want to impact others. We all want to feel like we matter to somebody else. But where it's going to really connect is when you help somebody who currently is who you used to be. I love helping entrepreneurs so much personally because I struggled the most as an entrepreneur, because I actually quit on my business partner for one day before going back, but I quit and I just felt worthless. I was putting in so much time and so much effort and so much work every day showing up, and just nothing seemed to be working, no results. It just took a beating on my self-confidence. And I just want to make the path a little bit easier for other entrepreneurs to not have to get that low. That's why I make all these videos. That's why 10,000 plus videos later, I'm still here doing it. How do I not burn out? How have I not taken a day off of uploading in however many years? Because it doesn't feel like work, because I'm living. This is living for me. This is living my purpose. This is living in my why. And it's accessible to everybody. So you will find some joy in buying flowers for your security guard or holding a door for somebody. It feels good. It's good. It's good in the moment, but it fades pretty quickly because it's not connected to a deeper purpose, a deeper why. Your deeper why is helping people who currently are who you used to be. They are struggling, they're in pain, they are suffering, they don't know how to get out, they don't think it's possible to get out, they see no hope. You could be that hope for them. You could be that inspiration for them. You could be the person to show them the way. And that will make you feel amazing. That's the kind of addiction you want to get high on. Get high on service, get high on helping. And we all feel it, we just don't know how. This is how. You tap into your why. So you start with your who, your single most important core value, what is it? Then you go to your why, your purpose that comes from your pain. So my who is believe, my why is helping entrepreneurs because I struggled so much as an entrepreneur, so I believe in entrepreneurs. And that will not change for life. When you figure out your who and your why, it's set, it doesn't change for life because that's at the root of who you are. I will love believing in entrepreneurs for the rest of my life. And if you think that's not possible, you think you're gonna change, really ask yourself, if you figured out your who and your why, try to project forward, try to imagine yourself at 100 years old. Do you still care about those two things? Because I will still care about believing in entrepreneurs. If anything, I'm just gonna believe in them more. So you're set for life. And this what a gift. Imagine having clarity for the rest of your life on what you should do, at least at a high level. Then your third step is the how. So who, why, how. The how is however you got out of the pain that you were in, the struggle that you were in, whatever you went through, is teachable. You probably tried many things to try to get out. I know for me, to save my business, I tried so many things. I tried what I thought was everything, and just nothing was working. Minor momentum, a little bit of it. Like when we closed the sale, we would go to McDonald's and order a large French fries and share it between us because we couldn't afford the whole meal, but still wanted to do some kind of mini celebration. So we got a few wins, but nothing serious, right? Nothing major to really write home about until I found the thing that worked for me, which was modeling success, which was me asking myself, who's done this before? Like, why am I such an idiot? I can't be the only person who's figured this out before. Somebody's done this, who? And I researched their stories and I applied it to my business and I started seeing results. And so ever since then, that was, when I was 20 years old, I'm 41 now. For the past 2+ decades, I've been applying the modeling success principle and teaching it to others as well. Look at all my content. It's learning from me, but also learning from people who've done a lot more than me. You can learn from them. I'm learning from them. Model success. Whenever you don't know what to do, find someone who's done it, apply it to your life. Apply it to your situation. You can get success as well. And so that's my how. That's how I got out of the hole that I was in. I tried so many different things. None of them worked until I found this one thing, modeling success. It worked, and I've stuck with that, for the past 20-something years. How it evolves, it's evolved, right? At the start, I learned from books. Now I learn from videos. I'm sure in the future we'll learn from VR or holograms or some funky technology, right? I'm gonna be beaming into your living room, sprouting some espresso messaging with my coffee, and we'll sit down on the couch virtually and hang out together. I'm sure the how is gonna change, but however you got through the thing is teachable. It might have felt like it was just some random moment for you, but you tried so many different things. You found something that sometimes worked, that kind of worked, and you're not done growing, right? I'm still believing in myself more. So you're not done growing, but every time you learn, you can reach back and help somebody else out. Denzel Washington had a great line where he's talking about every time you climb the staircase of growth, you reach back and help somebody else out who's a step lower than you, right? If you're at step 100, you can get people to step 99. While other people might be at step 1 million, that's great. You still got to step 100, and there's tons of people who are still at step 0 or step 1, and they need your help, and they need your inspiration, they need your hope, they need your guidance. And the strategies that work for you, even though you're not done growing, they can work for other people too. How you got out of the hole you were in is the recipe. I call it your recipe for success, is the thing that you can help other people through as well. You can shortcut their path, because that maybe took you years to figure out. Maybe it was years of suffering for you until you figured out something that worked. You can then condense that for somebody else so that now, in a matter of moments, they're learning the techniques, they're applying it to their life, they're seeing results, and they don't have to do the years of suffering that you went through. And that's the ultimate joy. That's the ultimate satisfaction, is knowing that your message, the work you're doing every day, matters, is meaningful, has touched somebody. If you really want to get to the root of who you are and the direction that you want to take in your life, it's just those three simple questions. The who, the why, the how. You can pause the video and go through those three. You can pick up Built to Serve and go through the exercises in more detail. But when you get clarity on those three things, everything starts to become more clear. Everything starts to have more intention. Suddenly you have more courage to start living the life that you want to live, because now you actually know the life that you want to live, and you stop getting pulled in a million different directions because everybody else has their own version of your life. Figure out your who, your why, your how, and your life starts to change. If you want another Evan Rant video that just might give you the confidence you need, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there. Here's an interesting question for you. How much do you prioritize excitement versus fulfillment? I don't know if you thought about this before, but excitement versus fulfillment both lead to happiness.